Good day, good light, good life to the team of 144, our starseeds, Lightworkers, and Wayshowers. Thank you for joining me on this most auspicious of times. Thank you for shining your beautiful light into the darkness, guiding the lost home. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you for your wonderful comments. I've been trying to keep up with all of them. This is building such momentum. I'm having a tough time keeping up with all that's going on and responding. I try to respond to all comments and questions. It's very time consuming, so thank you for your patience. Thank you for your support. I love each and every one of you. Now there's a few things I'd like to clarify. There's been a few questions that people have. One was about the January 31st as the last jumping point. Someone had asked if the world is going to end on that day, which I don't ever say the world is going to end. We are the world, and we are eternal. The world is humanity. It's like Alan Watts used to say, you cannot die because you were never born. You just don't remember who you are. You are the unborn. You are the eternal. Now, what is coming to a shift, to a transformation, which some people may call an end, the end of the false, the end of the lies and the deceit, the end of that which is hidden, the end of suffering, as we become one with Source, the great mystery, what some would call God or Buddha or the Tao, which is beyond all concepts. So what is ending is the false 3D matrix. We are shifting from the conflict, duality, separation, programming of the false 3D matrix into the higher unity, true selves, the true matrix, la matrica, which means divine water. That was the original meaning of matrix. It's an ancient term, like mama, mother. See, ma was water, ba, fire and water, or papa. Baba in Arabic, father, which became papa in the Latin or the Italian. So the mother, the divine mother, the divine water, and the original waters were shifting from the time of fire into the holy water, which is another name for Holy Spirit. And the signs are everywhere, especially for those with the eyes to see and the ears to hear. Now, I talked about mastering an art before, and that might offend some people, being a master. So what that just means is, attaining mastery over self, attaining the highest form. But the thing is, people might get stuck in what is called that mastery or heaven, that holy state. But the thing is, we refine these things. There's refinements. Even if we so-called become a master of an art, you never stop shifting, learning, changing, and expanding. There is no end to the plateaus of bliss and joy and love. So we try not to get caught up in words. We use words to try to explain the divine and the source, the great mystery. But the thing is, I've traveled to the fourth, fifth density, fully conscious. Or somewhat conscious. through astral travel, through lucid dreaming. There's many ways to go beyond to the other side, what we call the other side. And it's like I can try to explain the experience to you. You know, say it's all energy and this beautiful colors. It's like in that movie with Robin Williams, What Dreams May Come. You know, that beautiful light and energy and colors, but really it's like trying to explain what a lemon tastes like. It's like you just have to taste the lemon. It's like the Zen master, these words and concepts. There's my little angel trying to chime in here. Come on, buddy. Sorry, he wanted to say hi. Little wickers, little wicket. There we go. Wants some attention. Anyway. So these concepts, you know, it's like the finger pointing to the moon. People sit and stare at the finger or try to debate these words and concepts because the mind wants to be right. It's like you just follow that moon where it's pointing and look for yourself at the moon to experience it directly. There are no masters or gurus, but we use these terms, you know, as a way to, as a path, as a journey, as a way to connect to these divine energies. So the thing is, I don't say that it's going to end, but the 23rd, or becoming more spatial. You know, we're in linear time, 3D time, but things are shifting to more spatial and non-linear. So it's becoming more difficult to keep things in order. So the January 31st jumping point. Now people don't like to use dates and times and this and that, but they serve a purpose. You know, putting dates out. These are anchor points into the multiverse, into the timelines for the starseeds and light workers to anchor in and ground into the matrix plane, certain, we could say, effects of cause for all to experience. So the dates, we shouldn't become attached to dates or future dates or not past dates or now dates, because they're just reference points in eternity. And someone once said God created time so that everything didn't happen all at once. The Big Bang, it was a second, then it was over. Sorry. That was fun. So we use these dates as just anchor points and reference points, because if we didn't have them, we would just be relying on spatial random events in time and space. There was a time when I was traveling in and out of time through the vortex. Time was standing still, going in reverse. It's not fun. You know, I needed to use the sine wave of linear time, past, present, future, to ground back into this realm, which helped keep my avatar into this 3D matrix to help other beings through this transition. So I don't want to waste too much time here. There were a few things I wanted to talk about, but I'm going to get to those in the next video. And in this, to end this one, I wanted to transmit a message from Sheldon Neidl. First contact and disclosure will transform the planet. So the last stages of the delivery process are beginning. The various packages are being readied for distribution. It is expected that a full bank holiday will be implemented after the first formal announcements by the new caretaker governments, and that this legal holiday will be used to change over the entire American banking system to the new rules and regulations, which are to take effect after the demise of the Federal Reserve System, At this time, the new hard currency will be introduced. This is the first part of a large series of reforms that is to take effect concurrently throughout the rest of the globe. This new worldwide financial system will be facilitated by global debt forgiveness. Taxation will be applied to goods and services, but not to individual and corporate income. And a wealth of secret trust funds will be launched in order to replace the financial resources normally used by our governments. The people will be liberated from their onerous burdens and encouraged to use various tax refunds to jumpstart your national economies. The new financial world will become the foundation for a growing prosperity that will be boosted by the release of a whole host of now secret technologies. Then comes the major disclosure announcement that puts an end to the global UFO cover-up. This revelation will support the cessation of global violence as well as misguided foreign military adventurism. It is time for your world to reclaim the many pieces that make up many nations, territorial sovereignty, and for negotiations to formally settle the issue of many national boundaries. We intend to participate in these discussions and bring an end finally to any form of discord. The criterion here is a swift and forthright win-win situation for all, bearing in mind that this form of sovereignty is largely anachronistic within the context of your global awakening. Nevertheless, quickly resolving boundary issues constitutes another step towards this goal, which is to create a world where peace, prosperity, and cooperation are a given. This quickly leads to the next step. The next step is hugely significant. Here you begin to interact freely with your inner Earth cousins. This experience allows you to view your planet in an entirely different way. You begin to see her as your living host, and as such she has a claim on your respect. The old dark perspective can swiftly be discarded, and a truer way of regarding Gaia can take place. At this time you will have the opportunity to watch the moon being terraformed. Then you will be able to travel to and explore this transformed artificial object. It will be the first time that most of you have left the earth to go to another sphere in the heavens. We wish you to feel great love for your home and to see how your original two-moon system can easily be re-established in the very near future. We wish you to begin to comprehend the sort of wonders that are about to become your new reality, because after all, most of you are to become future citizens of Mars, Venus, and of course, Pax. Disclosure and first contact will change tremendously the world you now live in. You are about to meet your spiritual and space families. This one act alone transforms all the information that the dark Kabbalists have fed you for the past 27 millennia. All at once you will be thrust into a new reality. The many mysteries that surround your origins will be resolved, and a new history that extends all the way back to ancient Lemuria will be given to you. This is just the start of what you are to learn about the nature of physicality, and with this knowledge comes a science as well as a spiritual philosophy to prepare you for the wonder that is full consciousness. We come to teach, to mentor, and then later to accept you as our equals. You have great contributions that you are destined to make as you once again interact with us and with other sentient beings who make up this galaxy and the tens of thousands of other galaxies that are a vital part of an ever-expanding intergalactic union. Blessings, dear hearts, we are your ascended masters. We come in joy. The time arrives for a new golden age to lift up humanity in its grace-laden arms and embrace you with a profound wisdom and the gift of full consciousness. Your world has wandered in the realm of darkness for nearly 27 millennia. Now the light returns to show you the divine path to your destiny. The vast span of amnesia is ending. Prepare for a huge download of forgotten information provided graciously by heaven and with the assistance of the Galactic Federation of Light. All the secret societies dedicated to the light in Asia, Europe, India, and Middle East are preparing for what is to happen presently. A great change in your world is beginning, and through its full manifestation will prepare you for the mass arrival of your spiritual and space brothers and sisters. Rejoice in your heart, knowing that a great day in your lives arrives at long last. This new realm of golden light is to extend throughout the length and breadth of this solar system. Everywhere your blessed beingness will send energies that will sustain life. You are to meet many different types of life forms. You will overcome your present limitations and will be renowned not only in this galaxy but in every corner of creation. For many millennia we have seen this in our visions of you and have known just how important our mission among you really is. Our primary purpose is to keep the great light that resides in all of us burning brightly despite the manifold schemes and contrivances of the dark. This we do gladly. At times in the past, many succumbed to the corrupting enticements of the dark, and some of these souls have been wrested triumphantly from their dark paths and returned to the light. Blessings to you all. The coming environment of prosperity, joy, and full consciousness is the gracious gift of the Creator. All of us welcome this time and are elated that this new reality is starting to manifest. It is vital that you open your hearts to those whose love, light, and divine service has helped make this wondrous reality possible. It is easy to discount all that was required or how long it took to bring it about. Our purpose is to be divine intermediaries. We have taken on the dark and used our collective abilities to assist in completing the remaining tasks. We have heartfelt salutations and thanks for the liaisons from Agartha who used their great skills to fashion the final agreements that culminated in our joint success. We look forward to assisting your Galactic Federation mentors in quickly returning you to fully conscious beings of light. Namaste. Today we bring you another message. What is happening in your world? A new reality is dawning. It is bringing you full consciousness and opportunity to rejoin your brethren who reside throughout the broad galaxy and all creation. The time comes to expand your consciousness and once again fully embrace the divine. Know, dear ones, that countless supply and never-ending supply of heaven are indeed yours. So be it. Salamat Gajun, Salamat Ja. Syrian, be for be one and be in joy. So thank you for listening today and joining us all here on this most auspicious day. And a final note, I forgot to give a little better explanation of this January 31st timeline jump. Just to clarify a little more, I'll try to explain as best as I can in human words. But you have to connect with this information through your higher self, so use discernment, and you can call on your fifth dimensional or fifth density self, your highest self, your holy angelic self, to bring light to this information. So this January 31st, it is going to be a quantum leap for starseeds. This doesn't mean that all beings in this realm are going to shift to the higher realms. It means that the starseeds whose mission it was to help bring the rainbow bridge into this 3D realm, to help anchor fully in the higher densities, the higher realms, to help uplift all humanity. That will be the final jump date for the starseeds. Not that there won't be other jump dates in the future, but this is the major quantum leap for the chosen starseeds to help anchor that rainbow bridge, that rainbow wave, the 7 colors of the electromagnetic spectrum, from the white light, that still white light at the center of all things, to help anchor that connection, to reconnect all beings to that higher state of being, or to our higher selves, and reconnect and help lift the veil for all of humanity. So Godspeed, Brothers and sisters of the light, of the life and the truth. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsa. The Pure Land is at hand. Infinite light and infinite life. Much love and blessings to you all.